So today we're going to be installing the T-Rex Racing rear rack as well as the optional GIVI rear case. For the first part I'm just going to cover this and then we'll cover this. Kind of try to split them into two parts because not everyone's going to have this part. And then I also recommend you get some thread locker for this. I got this at Harbor Freight. Wasn't that expensive. And the only other tools you're going to need are a 4mm, 5mm, and 6mm hex key set. I'm using Allen wrenches, but you can use anything really if you have anything that'll fit these sizes of hex key. So to start out, you're going to come to your rear fender, and you're going to take out these two screws here. I've already done that off camera, but you'll just do that real quick. Just get those out. Then you'll take this part, and you're going to face this flattest part here towards the front. And it's of course the bike's leaning right now, so it's not going to stay right there. So I'm going to get these screws. Of course, it comes with all the hardware you need to install this, all the screws and all. You're going to take these screws here, and you're going to go ahead and just finger thread, get these tight, just so it stays in place. Don't have to be too tight, because of course you're going to come in with your hex key set in a minute. Just going to get these started. Alright, and these are going to screw in with your 5mm hex key. You're going to use that 6mm to get the initial bolts out, but this one is a 5mm. And I did forget the thread locker, so just make sure it's just put like a little drop there on the end of the thread there. That'll just keep it safe from rattling out, which I've had problems with on this bike with my rear turn signal, actually. So one of my turn signals screws came out, so just put a little dab of thread locker on there. It'll save you some hassle in the future. And your next step's going to take this the main part of the rear rack, and that's going to go with the wider part facing the seat. You're just going to line those holes up. Fine, right there. Screw them on in. Like I said, I'd use Loctite, and I'm going to do this off camera because it's going to be a little difficult to get in. It's a little bit of an awkward piece. If you have a way to keep the bike upright without it leaning, this would be a lot easier. Alright, so for these final screws that go in the main part, you're going to use this 4mm hex key. And I've already went ahead and screwed them in most of the way. Just going to give them a little final tightening down. And I've also applied that thread locker to them. I recommend you use thread locker on just about anything you're going to install on a motorcycle, because it's a very harsh, environment. You got your motor vibrating and everything. You got your wind. You got your suspension hitting and all that. Especially on this bike, because like I said, you might be able to see it here. I'll actually put a picture. I've had to zip tie my my turn signal on because that came undone. I'm still waiting for the replacement part on that. So with that, the main rack is done. That's pretty much it. It's on there pretty sturdy. Now, those of you who bought it didn't get the rear case, you might be wondering what's these four screw holes. That's for the rear case, which is entirely optional, but I got it and I'm loving it, so I would recommend it. But here's the way that you're gonna install it. So it's gonna come with some hardware, and I'll actually put a picture of that in as well. It uses to clamp down to the bike, and I'll show you the position that those go in that picture, of course. And what you're gonna do is you're just gonna line it up pretty much, and you're gonna take your screws here, and you're just gonna get it started with your fingers. They are knurled screws, so they're actually really easy to finger tighten. Oh, dropped one. They're very easy to finger tighten, and I believe that this system from GIVI, or however you want to say it, as I believe it's kind of universal. So you could potentially have this mount, this plastic part on multiple of your bikes, and have it. You can take your case from one bike to another pretty easily. So to tighten these down, you're going to use your 5mm hex key. I'm just going to go around, make sure, you know, they're nice and torqued down. Alright, so with that tightened down, you know, you can make sure it's got a good fit, you know, it's on there. And then you're going to take this little plastic piece here, you're going to take it, and you're just going to snap it in. It's just got plastic tabs on it. You're going to snap it down. And just like that, your I believe they call it the monolock system is installed, just like that. Then you can take the case. It's a pretty nice case, honestly. I believe it's a 32-liter case. You just take it. You're just going to take it. You're going to line up. It's got some stuff you need to line up right there. You're going to take it and you're going to snap it down. And there it is. It's on there. And it's also very easy to take off. I'll demonstrate that real quick. So to take it off, you're just going to take your key here. It does come with a the key, and it also comes with a spare. So you're just going to take this, you're going to twist it, and you're going to push this bottom part. You're going to push it. It's pretty hard to push, but just like that, it comes up. You can take it off with you, just like that. And here I might be able to show better what I mean by it has the things that lock in. You just insert those into there. It's kind of hard to do with one hand, sorry. Just do like that. Snap it back down. Oh. Yeah, here. Snap it back down. And then you can lock it with the key. Oh, threw my keys there. And you won't be able to press it in anymore. To open it, it's the same key hole, you know, you just put it in there, twist it, push this, press up, and I've already got some of my stuff in here. And it also comes with this padding you can put at the bottom to protect your stuff. You can also store stuff on the top here. I haven't done it yet because I don't know what I put up here, but it does come with a net. This net that I believe just clips like here, and it's pretty much just a cargo net that, you know, you can get just about anywhere. Just like that, and you can put something on top of here. I don't know what you would, but you can fit stuff. And just like that, you have the rear carrier and the rear rack on the case. And then the lighting's not the best in here because it's dark in the garage and bright outside, but I'll get some better footage of it later. Alright, and with the install done, let's go for a little ride and I'll tell you my thoughts on it. So I've been riding with this case for, I want to say, about a week, maybe 2 weeks now, and I haven't noticed anything, honestly. Like the ride's still about the same. It doesn't really feel like there's anything actually back there. It holds stuff just fine. I've picked up food on it. I've picked up tools, all kinds of stuff. I tried to pick up a laptop, but it was a bit too big. I had to get it home another way. So, but yeah, it's a very nice case. It's a 32-liter case, which I believe sounds pretty big to me. I don't know how that is in the in terms of, because I've never had anything else. I don't know how that compares to everything else, but I do believe it is for a scooter. It's more of like a scooter style case, because I remember my sister used to have an electric scooter that had like the same exact kind of case on it. But yeah, it's a real nice case. Good for picking up food or, you know, just small stuff. You can't fit anything huge in it. Now the rack itself is very well built. I don't know if it came across on video. It probably didn't, but it's made out of very high quality. I believe it's aluminum. It's very strong. You know, it's I have no worries about it breaking or bending or anything like that. It's very sturdy. Now I'm actually going to ride out to a local park area and see if maybe I can get a better shot of this thing, so you guys can see it in a better light. Look at all those pumpkins. They set up every year, and I think all their money goes to I think some sort of mission. It's a local church that does it. Hopefully I'm gonna start making some more videos. Right now I'm kind of in between jobs, so I don't really have that much money to buy stuff, but I have I don't know if you can see this, but I put the SW Motec tank ring on my bike, and it said online that it wouldn't fit. It does fit physically, the ring does, but I don't know if the bag is gonna fit. That's the thing that they're, I guess that might be saying, that might be them saying that the bag's too big, or that the filler's too close to the handlebars. But I've ordered the bag, the cheapest bag that they have, and I'm just gonna see how it does, and I'll probably make a video on that for anyone that's curious about that. But yeah, I'm moving in a couple months, and I'm actually gonna get my own workshop. It's like a little 2-car garage area, like a 2-bay garage area, and yeah, I'll hopefully be able to make some videos in there, maybe even more in-depth videos where I'm like building stuff, because I love to make things. I don't really have the space at the current house to do it. But when we move, I'll have my own little area. And I'm also looking at in the future, in the far future, like probably like 2-3 years from now, getting another motorcycle. I've really been looking at the Africa Twin. I love that bike. I'd do anything to have that bike, so I'm probably gonna look into getting one of those maybe once I get this one paid off. I'm paying payments on this one now. Alright, so I figure here's probably a pretty good place to wrap up the video. So here's the case. You can get a better look of it here on the bike. Just the way it sits, and yeah, it's a pretty good case, like I said. Works well for me. I have no problems with it. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video.